There could be another familiar face back on Emmerdale in upcoming scenes. Kim Tate made a telling comment in a conversation with Kim Tate on Thursday night, and it no doubt sparked speculation. Joe made a comment about his uncle Jamie Tate, the son of Kim who left a few years back. Jamie and Kim had a fractured relationship, and in 2021 he faked his own death and fled the village, leaving his baby son Thomas behind with his mother Gabby Thomas. H has barely been heard from since, but when Joe came back at the end of last year he had some news. Joe claimed he'd got in contact with his relative, having been estranged for years. It seems he was staying with him and they became close, before a twist led Joe back to the village and back in Kim's life. He claimed Jamie was approached about a revenge plan against Kim but wanted nothing to do with it. Joe took Peter up on the offer it seems, while he claimed it was to test Will Taylor and he wasn't actually out to get her. Weeks on, Kim asked Joe about her AWOL son Jamie during Wednesday's episode. She brought up the fact that Joe must know where he is and how he is, and what's gone on for the past 3 years. Clearly wanting information on her missing son, she talked about it all with Joe and something he said teased a return. He was asked about whether Jamie's daughter Millie was ever there when he saw Jamie, but Joe said it was always just him. He suggested they would meet up, so perhaps he didn't stay with him after all. Joe also claimed that her son did not want to be found, and so she would not share his location with Kim as per his request. Kim was sad about how things had ended up, confessing that she saw Joe as a connection to her estranged son. She told Joe she saw it as a chance to start again, potentially reconciling with Jamie in the future. It's then that Joe appeared to offer a meeting, possibly setting something up between her and Jamie. Whether he would trap Jamie into it or tell him wasn't entirely clear, but does this mean Jamie will soon head back to the village, or we might at least see him on screen if Kim finds him?